This video will cover the concept of micro-teaching. Micro-teaching is a teacher training method that simplifies the complex teaching process. It is a scaled-down teaching encounter, reduced in class size, concept, time, and number of pupils. General teaching skills, as defined by Allen and Ryan, include various techniques. These skills range from asking higher-order and divergent questions to using stimulus variation, set induction, and closure. They also cover aspects like reinforcing student participation and ensuring completeness of communication. The micro-teaching process involves reducing the class size to about 5 to 10 pupils and the lesson length to 5 to 10 minutes. The focus is on mastering one teaching skill at a time, rather than the lesson content itself. The components of micro-teaching include the teacher trainee, a small group of 5 to 10 students, 2 observers, and 1 supervisor, who is typically a teacher educator. The micro-teaching cycle follows a specific sequence. It starts with planning, followed by teaching. Then comes feedback, leading to replan, reteach, and finally re-feedback. The planning phase involves selecting a particular skill, observing a model demonstration lesson of that skill, and then preparing the micro-lesson plan. The teaching phase involves observing the teaching skill, often by peers or college supervisors. Ratings are based on frequencies and can be recorded using audio or video equipment. This slide provides a coding pro forma example for the skill of stimulus variation. The feedback stage provides individual feedback to student teachers. This includes tallies and ratings from the observation schedule, along with interpretation of the performance. This slide visually represents a micro-teaching setting. B.K. Passy outlines several teaching skills. These include using silence and nonverbal cues, reinforcement, using the blackboard, and achieving closure. Other skills are introducing a lesson, fluency in questioning, explaining, and illustrating with examples. Teaching skills can be categorized into 4 stages. The planning stage includes writing instructional objectives. The introductory stage focuses on introducing the lesson. The presentation stage involves presentation, questioning, and management skills. Finally, the closing stage covers achieving closure and giving assignments. Major micro-teaching skills practiced in teacher training institutions include introducing a lesson, explaining, stimulus variation, questioning, and reinforcement. Also included are illustration, blackboard writing, and achieving closure. The skill of introducing a lesson involves linking new content with past experiences and ensuring a clear link between the introduction and the main parts. It also requires the use of appropriate devices or techniques, like questioning or examples. The skill of explaining involves using clear beginning and concluding statements, utilizing explaining links, and asking questions to test students' understanding. Following up with correct responses is also key. This slide highlights the importance of questioning, referencing the 6 honest serving men: what, why, when, how, where, and who. Questions can be categorized into introductory or preliminary, developing, evaluating or testing, and recapitulatory questions. Questions are also categorized by level: lower order level, middle order level, and higher order level. The skill of reinforcement includes both positive and negative, verbal and nonverbal types. Examples of positive verbal are good or excellent. Positive nonverbal includes smiling or clapping. Negative verbal includes no or wrong, while negative nonverbal could involve raising eyebrows. Stimulus variation is achieved through teacher movement and gestures, changes in voice, focusing techniques, changes in interaction patterns, and pausing. It also involves student physical participation and oral-visual switching. Effective illustration requires formulating simple, interesting, and relevant examples. Crucially, examples should be linked with day-to-day life. The skill of blackboard writing emphasizes legibility, ensuring adequate spacing between letters and words. The size of the letters must be large enough to be read from a distance, with consistent sizing for both capital and small letters. Neatness in blackboard writing involves ensuring words and sentences are parallel to the base. It also requires adequate spacing between lines and retaining only relevant matter on the board. Appropriateness of written work includes maintaining continuity in points, using brief and simple points, and underlining important information. The use of color chalk and ensuring simple, clear, and proportionate diagrams are also components. Achieving closure involves the teacher consolidating major points and providing opportunities for pupils to link current knowledge with past knowledge. Students should also be able to apply the knowledge gained to new situations and link it with future learning. Integration of skills bridges the gap between micro-teaching and macro-teaching through a link lesson. Thank you for watching this video on micro-teaching.